Good evening. This is All India Radio, Kohima. I'm Jonas Yantan with Evening News. The headlines. International Youth Day is being celebrated today. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu urges people across the world to be more active change agents. India records maximum COVID-19 recoveries in single day. Recovery rate improves to over 70%. 87 fresh cases of COVID-19 reported in the state. Daily climbs to 3,118. And Supreme Court gives equal inheritance rights to daughters. Today is International Youth Day. The day gives an opportunity to celebrate and mainstream young people's voices, actions and initiatives, as well as their meaningful, universal and equitable engagement. In 1999, the United Nations General Assembly endorsed a recommendation made by the World Conference of Ministers responsible for youth that 12th August be declared International Youth Day. The theme of this year is Youth Engagement for Global Action. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu has urged young people across the world to be active change agents in building a more equitable and sustainable world. Information and Broadcasting Minister Prakash Javadekar said the day offers a chance to raise awareness of the need to ensure the engagement and participation of youth. India has conducted highest ever single-day COVID tests at over 7,33,000 in the last 24 hours. This has taken the cumulative test to more than 2 crore 60 lakh. Union Health Ministry said the country's test, track and treat strategy has achieved another peak with 18,852 tests per million. The graded and evolving response has resulted in a testing strategy that steadily widened the testing net in the country. The testing lab network in the country is continuously strengthened with 1,421 labs in the country, 944 labs in the government sector and 477 private labs. The country has also reported the highest ever single-day COVID-19 recoveries of over 56,000 patients in the last 24 hours. Health Ministry said that 16,39,599 people have recovered till date. The recovery rate has reached another high of 70.38%. Nagaland today reported 87 fresh COVID-19 positive cases, taking the total confirmed cases in the state to 3,118. Health and Family Welfare Minister in a tweet informed that out of 614 samples tested, 48 new cases have been detected in Dimapur, 35 in Kohima, 3 in Zonoputo and 1 in Woka. Health Department COVID-19 status update that 42 cases are detected from armed forces, 23 are amongst the traced contact, 19 from returnees or travellers, and 3 are frontline workers. In addition, 128 people have also recovered today from the infection. With this, the state's active cases stand at 1,991, while 1,113 have recovered from the infection. So far, 7 have succumbed to COVID-19. In a landmark judgment, Supreme Court has ruled that daughters will have inheritance rights equal to those of sons from properties of fathers and grandfathers right from the codification of the law in 1956. A bench of justices cleared the confusion arising from the apex court's conflicting interpretations of the amended Section 6 of Hindu Succession Act, which came into force from September 9, 2005. The bench said whether the father is alive or not, daughters born before September 9, 2005, too, can claim equal right in inheritance. The apex court said daughters cannot be deprived of their right to equality conferred by Section 6 of the Act. The House Senate has decided not to follow the new standard operating procedures of the state government issued on 4th and 5th of August. In a press release, the House Senate said it will follow the earlier notification by implementing the 14 days institutional quarantine instead of 7 days in the district. It said that persons tested positive having asymptomatic cases should be kept at COVID hospital and not be treated at home. The Senate also reiterated that the only entry point of the returnees from other states for the district via Kohima will be allowed. While acknowledging the efforts of the government, various agencies and civil services in the fight against COVID-19. Liao's sentence said the decision was necessitated for the benefit of all and urged the citizens to cooperate in this decision. This news comes to you from All India Radio, Kohima. The number of applications received under PM Street Vendors Atmanirbhar Niti PM Swaniti scheme has crossed the 5 lakh mark within 41 days of commencement of lending process. The number of loans sanctioned under the scheme has crossed 1 lakh. The PM Swaniti scheme has generated considerable enthusiasm among the street vendors who have been looking for access to affordable working capital credit for restarting their businesses post-COVID-19 lockdown. The scheme was launched by the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs under the ambit of Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan. It aims at facilitating collateral-free working capital loans up to 10,000 rupees of 1-year tenure to about 50 lakh street vendors in the urban areas, including those from the surrounding peri-urban rural areas. Union Home Minister's Medals for Excellence in Investigation for 2020 have been awarded to 121 police personnel. This medal was constituted in 2018 with the objective to promote high professional standards of investigation of crime and to recognize such excellence in investigation by the investigating officers. Among the personnel receiving these awards, 15 are from Central Bureau of Investigation, 10 each from Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra Police, 8 from Uttar Pradesh Police, and 7 each from Kerala and West Bengal Police. The remaining are from the other states and union territories. These include 21 women police officers. Centre has released 6,195 crore rupees to 14 states as the 5th equated monthly installment of the post-devolution revenue deficit grant as recommended by the 15th Finance Commission. These states are Andhra Pradesh, Assam, Himachal Pradesh, Kerala, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, Punjab, Tamil Nadu, Tripura, Uttarakhand, West Bengal and Sikkim. Nagaland received 326 crore rupees. In a tweet, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman said this will provide them additional resources during the corona crisis. The festival of Janmashtami, which marks the birth of Lord Krishna, is being celebrated in different parts of the country today. President Ramnath Kovind and Prime Minister Narendra Modi have greeted the people on the occasion. In a message, President said, Lord Sri Krishna inspires us to establish a society that is just, sensitive, and compassionate. Govind said, Lord Krishna's message of Karma Yoga is a call to focus on our responsibilities rather than caring for rewards. This spirit has been evident in the working of all our corona warriors who act at the forefront of our fight against corona, he said. In a tweet, Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu said, the tales of young Krishna's mischiefs and his heroic acts have captivated our collective imagination since time immemorial. In a tweet, the Prime Minister greeted best wishes on the occasion of Janmashtami. And now 20 news, here are the main points again. International Youth Day is being celebrated today. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu urges people across the world to be more active change agents. India records maximum COVID-19 recoveries in single day. Recovery rate improves to over 70%. 87 fresh cases of COVID-19 reported in the state. Tally climbs to 3,118. And Supreme Court gives equal inheritance rights to daughters. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.